If you work in data, there is one skill that quietly determines your level. Funnel analysis. Not because every dashboard has it, but because funnel analysis is at the intersection of everything that matters. Products, growth, marketing, revenue, customer experiences. If you can analyzing funnel well, you are not just reading metrics, you are diagnosing the business. But here is the real question. Do you actually understand what a funnel represents, or you are just reporting some percentage? Hi, I'm Yuli, a data specialist living in Melbourne, Australia. Today I'm going to talk about 3 things. What is funnel analysis? Why it matters, and how we can do it better. A funnel describes a conversion path. It maps how user from one step to another step towards a desired goal. For example, if you buy something online, the conversion path is like click, landing page, add to cart, payment. So each step represents a clear, measurable behavior. Each transition represent a decision, each drop-off represents friction. So technically, funnel analysis is about measuring how people move in one step to another step and where they drop off along the way. Before I talk more about how we can do it better, let's have a look where funnel analysis is used. So in general, every digital business that has a conversion moment use funnel analysis. Like for banking and fintech apps. For new customer, they need to app installation, KYC, verification, and their first transaction. Funnel analysis is used to optimize the onboarding and reduce the friction. For e-commerce, which is funnel analysis take most of the power aids. View products, add to cart, checkout, payment. Funnel analysis are aiming to improve customer experiences and then increase revenue. For a SaaS platform or subscription free trial, feature usage, upgrade, and renew. Funnel analysis is used to improve retention and lifetime value. Another example which is very popular, especially in Australia, is digital home loan. It's a landing page, eligibility check, document upload, submission. Funnel analysis used to help understand customer behavior and reduce application friction. So from this example, you can get why funnel analysis matters. Funnel analysis answers questions like where we are losing value, where are customer hesitating, which step create the biggest drop-off, which step create the biggest revenue leakage. Is the problem the traffic or the product's friction? This is obvious not a dashboard skill. This is a strategic skill. And there's something deeper here. Funnel analysis shapes your mindset. By doing more funnel analysis, you stop looking at isolated metric. You start thinking in chain of the event, in causes and consequences, in systems that connect. That's why strong analysts don't just read funnel, they interpret them. But there is a hidden layer. Most people only see one funnel, like the click, landing page, add to cart, payment. This is the physical path. It's obvious, but there is another funnel running behind this, which is customer behavior and customer psychologists, curiosity, trust, comparison, confidence, and decision. The psychological path is invisible, but this actually drives everything. If the curiosity isn't strong enough, people don't even click on a landing page. If customers don't trust the products or service, they will stop somewhere. If they are not confident or not comfortable to make the decision, they will hold over the submission page or close the tab. When you understand how customers feel at that moment, you make more close to the real problem. You will start thinking different metric, you will add more things to your analysis, and those are the golden to boost the business. I have a practical framework. Let's using that to redesign funnel now. Step 1, map the physical path clearly. Yes, we still need to understand the physical path clearly. Define the obvious journey, which are the actual stages the customer will go through. Let's go back to our example for the e-commerce. For each of the stage, define clearly what you want to track and what you want to measure. The entry volume, the conversion to the next step, the time to decision, and the drop-off rate. Keep it simple, keep it clear. This is the foundation for the funnel analysis. Step 2, hypothesis the psychological path. Look back to the funnel you design and ask a different question. What must the user believe to move to each of the steps? For landing page, customer need to think about this is relevant to my need. Products detail, trust coming from this. Comparison section, I believe this is the best choice. Checkout, I feel confident. Payment, I'm ready to commit. Those are the 2 funnel running in parallel. Each physical step requires a psychological shift. Let's take example, if drop-off happens at checkout, don't immediately redesign the checkout. Ask, how can we build the confidence earlier? Because psychological gaps often appears downstream but originated upstream. Step 3, validate with behavior signals. Now, you need to test your hypothesis. Look at the behavior pattern, not just the conversion rate. Screw scroll depth, session duration, return frequency. If you have the A/B testing, have a look for the response. If users spend time but not moving forward, they are hesitant. If they revisited multiple times, means they are still compared to other competitors. So the behavior analysis will help you understand where is the weak point that you actually need to improve. With this framework, your analysis becomes more strategic. A funnel is not just a chart. It's a story of attention, doubt, comparison, and commitment. So you don't need to optimize your button. By analyzing the psychological part, you can influence the decision. And that is the difference between reporting numbers and shaping growth. Hope you like this video. Comment below. Tell me your story about the funnel analysis. Subscribe below. I will talk more data analysis beyond numbers.